Yeah, we don't have nearly enough to salvage this. But honestly, like, I need... Oh, look at that. 6 fuel, guys. Oh, what the...
Well, there goes nothing.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our very first Starsector playthrough. Completely blind going in. We're getting a little less blind with time. Some of you may dispute that, especially based on my last episode's performance, but hey, we're learning. So we have no goals in this playthrough other than really to learn the game enough to make some goals for ourselves, right? We need to get better. We need to learn the game. We need to challenge ourselves. Right now, the game is challenging for me because I don't know how to do anything. Once I'm comfortable and I'm not feeling challenged anymore, then I'm going to start making goals. So thank you all so much for the continued support on the series. It's been awesome. I have to say this game has been such a fun experience for me. Now, it's kind of frustrating at times, and you'll see that, right? You'll see that come out in some of the videos. Hopefully, it's not for the whole video, but there will be times when I'm so overwhelmed by what's going on because I don't know, and I'm not reading the wiki, and I'm taking comments from you as my teaching experience, and so... It's been an interesting experience. It's been very different from what I'm used to, but I just want to say thank you. And if you're a fan of the channel and you're a fan of Awesome Sauce, more specifically, feel free to subscribe for your daily dose. I'm going to read these tips. I've been kind of flipping through them. Sometimes I actually know what they are now, so I don't need to, but I did get to one that I didn't know, so I'm just going to read that off. Ordering fighters to regroup will make the carrier's replacement rate go down more slowly, and will make damaged wings try to shelter behind the carrier. That's actually pretty cool. It turns out the AI is way more sophisticated and smart, I guess I should say, than I've been giving it credit for. A lot of you guys have been pointing out why the AI is doing what it's doing, and it really, I really appreciate that, by the way. And it's been fun kind of seeing what the game's actually doing behind the scenes. It's just that I'm not realizing that it's doing it. It's like I'm expecting it to just do exactly what I tell it, and it is, but it does it in a way that I wasn't expecting it to be smart enough to do. So it's been really cool learning that. Okay, what are we doing here? Now, I've sort of like done a few things off camera, not a whole lot, but I pretty much was playing around in the simulator. I do want to show you guys kind of what I was doing in the simulator really quick. Now, most of you will probably, have already seen this, but I really just thought this was such a cool feature. I don't think I actually even have to go in here to do it. I think I can just hit R to refit. Yeah, and then, so the frigate setup that we have right now, when I auto-fitted it, it had a different weapon on the front. It had pretty much the same sort of harpoon finishers. It had an ion cannon for disabling, and it helps with the shield damage as well. And then it had these 2-point defense lasers, which are pretty decent. So overall, and then it's got a flux distributor, right? Which I think, let's see, increases the ship's flux dissipation, yeah. Depending on the hull size, which I think, I am not 100% sure, but maybe, yeah, I don't even know what the hull size, what the hull sizes are actually. Maybe like frigate, destroyer, and cruiser, but I don't know what the other ones are. Like, is there a battleship? I'm not sure. So that would be kind of my guess, but I'm not really sure. Let's see. I was looking for somewhere in here where it might have a hull size, but I don't see one. Anyway, what was really cool is like I was trying to wrap my head around like how powerful is our fleet compared to pirate fleets. And so one thing I was doing is I was going into run simulation and I was taking in my frigate, right, which is on the Allies side. And then I'm not adding in this I think I actually bought this off camera in honor of Sabout's Tarsus. One of his viewers told me to get him a Hound class combat freighter, so that's what I did. It's not very good. It doesn't even have shields, so I don't like it. But Sabout's, until it blows up, that's your ship, buddy. And then, of course, I made a mistake last episode too and said this was Quasar's ship, the VSS Harbinger. This is not Quasar's ship. I felt so embarrassed by that, making that mistake. This is Revan 1's ship, so... All right, and then what I would do is go in here, right, and I'd find equivalent ships like the Wolf frigate, right? So I would pick like this Wolf. Now it doesn't have the same weapons or anything, but I just wanted to know, can I go 1v1 versus a frigate and be okay? And so then you hit deploy. I'll go ahead and unpause it, and then let's see. Okay, there he is. So I'm going to target him, and so I can use engage. But they act very differently, and so what I was doing is playing around with like what does it do when I use these different commands. And so like if I hit engage, and then what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll set this guy to autopilot, and then I'll go ahead and turn the map off and unpause it. And then I just want to watch. Oh, and one thing I didn't mention last episode, I just want to show this really quick, because it's so weird. I wish there was a way that I could like decouple the mouse so that when I paused it, I could I could move the mouse without it moving the UI around like that, or without moving the scene. Now there may be a way to do that. Like I know on the map you can toggle free look with the right mouse button, but I don't know how to do it here. So what I want to do is just observe how this ship engages the other ship. But the thing I wanted to show you is this armor layout down here. There's like this grid of armor essentially. And we were talking about armor layering last time a little bit. And I didn't even know this until someone was kind enough to tell me in the comments. And I think Quasar mentioned it on Discord as well. But essentially, this is your armor. And as you get shot, so watch this. If you're not familiar with the armor system, watch this little grid down here as we get hit by shots, right? If they manage to get shots through our shields. Now, if they don't, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit R to target this guy. And then you can see the same thing right here. And I had no idea what this was. I was so confused. I was like, is he using some kind of crazy skill that gives him a cloak or something? I don't know. What is that? So anyway, that is basically this enemy's armor layout. And if we watch as we fight, right? So he's going to kind of try to take out some of those missiles, and he's going to dodge them. He's going to start shooting the shields. You can see the flux is going up there, and our flux is going up. And we're just going to kind of exchange fire, but we're going to do it sort of safely, I think. And that's the thing, right? The thing that I noticed about this particular mode is that we would be very safe, right? We would be very careful about engaging, and we would pull back whenever our flux would get to a certain level. Why is this not focused on him anymore? That's interesting. And then, so we kind of keep this really like a longer engagement range. It seems like, anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong on any of this stuff, guys, because I'm obviously very new. But we keep this really long engagement range, and then, you know, when our flux starts going up just a little bit, you know, we get cautious, and that gives him time to purge his flux. So it makes it very difficult to take this frigate out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change that standing order. I'm going to select him, and I'm going to set it to eliminate instead of engage. Because you notice on engage it says, target any nearby enemy ships without exposing themselves to undue danger. Now what we're going to do is just observe the behavior difference. Ships given this assignment will try to attack the targeted ship regardless of the tactical situation, exposing themselves to greater risks. So, in some situations, this might be handy. Like, for instance, a 1v1 with a frigate that we're pretty confident we can dominate. Because if we can get his shields down before he can get ours down, and if we look at that, oh, it looks like when we go back to the map, that's what happened. We went back to the map again. Now, his flux is going up. Oh, it looks like we're actually not pushing as hard as I thought we would. And actually the same situation occurred. That's kind of funny. I wish there was a way I could speed this up, but it does. See, now our flux is getting up, and then his is almost all the way to the top. And if we just push, we're going to take him down, right? But now we're just like, oh, let's back off. It's cool. It's no big deal. We don't need to kill him. I mean, he's almost dead. We might as well just pull back. I don't really understand why they do that. I thought that actually setting that setting would fix that, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's just perfectly content to let him continue to, you know, lower his flux. So I don't know if there's a way to fix that. Yeah, see, why is he backing off now, right? Like, his flux is not even close to run, you know, full. So he should be pushing. Yeah, so I guess I'm not as familiar with this as I thought I was. It definitely, now he's so close. Here he goes. Is he gonna get him? No, he's gonna kind of, oh, he's gonna push, is he? No, he's gonna pull back. I don't know why he's pulling back right now. That's such a bad time to pull back. Like, he definitely should not be doing that. Maybe it didn't actually get the new order. Even though I changed it, he's still behaving like he needs to be ultra safe. I'm not really sure. So if one of you guys knows, you'll have to let me know in the comments. Because I was really thinking that he would just have already taken this guy down. I kind of wanted to show you guys like his finisher, right? Like those are they called harpoons? Yeah, the harpoon medium range missiles. See, now that's the problem, right? Our combat effectiveness is going down now. And that's what I was hoping to avoid, is we get in there, push in fast. We're not taking... Like, why is he backing off right now? I think maybe he's trying to avoid these asteroids, and those are kind of screwing him up. But really, like... I think as our combat effectiveness go down... Yeah, now he's pushing in pretty hard, and I don't understand what the difference is. Now, if the shields do end up going down, because he might take our shields down too, I think they're being more risky now. Yeah, here we go. Come on, you got him. Are you really? Ah, he pulled back. There was a sliver there. Like, he should have pushed. I mean, it is AI, right? So it's not like I can just tell him. Now, I could take over at this point manually, right, and just do this ourselves. And we could have easily secured the kill if we did that. But the point of this exercise was just to really, like, observe the AI and see what they do, right? So he kind of really just every time seems to let him get really close to having his shields filled up. Oh, and here come these harpoons, right? So now he's fired these harpoons. Hopefully they don't hit us. And if one of those hits him, now they hit the shield, so that doesn't really do us what we want. But now the shields are down, and boom! His hull just went crazy, guys. It just went absolutely crazy. So you might not have even been able to see the armor layout, you know, get shredded there. So I think what we'll do is we'll do another simulation, and I'll do it with this guy. And then the reason I'm going to do this is because I can't beat the equivalent frigates, and I'll show you why. Did we pick the right one? Yeah, we got the Hound. And then the enemy can have a Hound as well. But the Hound here, if we hit F1... has an assault chain gun as its small ballistic. So I have tried all the loadouts I can think of with my Hound, and I just cannot beat the AI Hound. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Can we turn that off? How do we do that? Okay, there we go. I just needed to switch. So if we select a Hound and hit deploy, and then I'll hit U to turn on the AI, unpause it, and then as soon as he comes into range, I will basically tell him to eliminate him. Now, I've tried the different modes. It's not going to make any difference, really. I just want you to see what happens to his armor. But this gun does not have near the DPS that his does. And so you'll notice, like, watch the armor down in the bottom left-hand corner there. See how it's getting dark? It's getting dark. That's less and less armor. The armor's been stripped away. So as soon as that armor's been stripped away, now when he hits us, it's gonna hit the hull. And you can see, right, I think the yellow is armor damage, and the red is hull damage. So he's going through, he's punching through and hitting our hull, and just absolutely shredding us, whereas we haven't even scratched him, because we just don't have the DPS he does. Yeah, so you can see, I mean, that was basically what I wanted to show you guys. Is this little grid down here shows your armor thickness compared to full armor. Like, the darker the green, like the brighter the green, the more full that armor section is. And if a shot hits you in that section when your shields are down and your armor is stripped, that means that you're going to take full hull damage. And someone pointed that out. That's what happened in one of my earlier episodes, which you guys probably all already know that. That's why I got shredded, right? I was like sitting there, thought I was going to win the fight, and then all of a sudden, boom, my hull melted. And that's why, because he had just finished going through my armor, and I didn't even know about that. Okay, so what are we going to do right now? I had a couple other really good tips, and essentially one thing that I wasn't doing that I kind of knew that I should be doing, but it just didn't even occur to me, is I need to turn off my transponder when I leave civilized space, right? And so if we go to the map, I want to do this. I want to finish this. We've got 48 days to complete it, and I want to try it again. I want to see if we can make it happen. Now, if I click on this, it says right here, and I think I did read this, but I didn't really clue into it, right? Because I was kind of like just feeling lost. And sometimes I don't slow down enough. Like in life, I can slow down when I don't understand something and really analyze it. It's harder to do that when I'm filming. I'll try to get better at that for this, at least for this Let's Play, because it is blind. I think I really do need to slow down and kind of really take in the stuff that I'm not familiar with. In Kenshi, I'm used to I kind of know what I'm doing, so I don't need to do that, and I just kind of go through it. I do try to explain, but I don't feel like I need to explain to myself. So this is essentially that mission that we grabbed from the hegemony. And they're posting a reward for running a custom sensor package on a derelict ship. Basically, I need to get in the habit of reading these quests, like all the details, and I like that. I played WoW for so many years, I got used to not reading quests. You just, skip. The ship is orbiting a gas giant in New Azov star system, right? So I think there was, I don't know how many gas giants there were, but we can take a look. Let's take a look here really quick. Can we drill into that? How do I drill into that? Oh, this is the missions, right? I wish you could drill into it here. It says show on map. Yeah, of course I can do that. Oh, I see. Now I get that, right? When you say show on map, it's actually taking me to the map, which means now I can drill into the system map. All right. Yeah, look at that. Big old gas giant, guys. Let's see if there's any other gas giants. Those are all volcanic. So it looks like they're smaller and they're sort of orange. And then this is more of like a dirty yellow, I guess, or whatever. Yeah, so this is volcanic as well. Yep, okay, cool. So basically everything in here is volcanic other than that one planet. Yeah, everything here is volcanic. So this is the planet we want to go to. And I don't think we went to that planet. So that is exactly what we're going to do right now, starting out the episode. We're going to head over there and we're going to see if we can find that derelict ship and redeem ourselves and maybe get a little bit of money too. Because we've lost quite a few ships, right? I mean, okay. Now, the one thing that I'm a little concerned about is I think it was 26 fuel to get there. And so here we go. It says right over here. That's cool. So I think we may need a fuel tanker in the future. I think I'm comfortable just drifting back if we don't quite make it. But I think we might get lucky and be able to pick up some fuel while we're in that system. And once we get out of this system, we're going to turn off the transponder. And that should enable us to not get detected and be able to like kind of roam around that system a little bit maybe. What is this? Wait, what? Activating this jump point to let your fleet pass through will cost 2 fuel. Warning. The jump point exhibits fluctuations characteristic of drive field activity a short distance away from the exit. A disposable probe sends back a micro burst of information. Forces near the exit are assessed likely hostile and possible threat to your fleet. Whoa. What? Oh, wow. Okay. Is there another? What about this one? Can we go into this one? I don't know how this works. That says fringe. What is this? That's Samara jump point. What does that even mean? Does that mean it goes to a specific system? I don't know. Let's just go check it out. Let's see what happens. Go ahead and hit shift because I love speeding up time. Gets me into trouble sometimes. Whoa. Okay, now one thing I was going to mention is that somebody was kind enough in the comments. Oh, that. You know, it's interesting. Oh, anyway, let me finish that thought. I do get distracted a lot with all this new stuff I'm learning here. So the stars, obviously this corona here, when you fly inside of that, you take damage. And I was essentially flying through the corona. And I shouldn't do that. That much is obvious to my brain. In reality, I wouldn't fly through a star's corona. But, yeah, in this game, I was just kind of like, thought maybe my ship would avoid it for me or something. Now, let's see if we... Okay, so it doesn't look like we've gotten any... we don't have any forces waiting for us here. Didn't I just order a jump to hyperspace? Okay, we did. Okay. Now, I'm going to turn off my transponder since we're in here. And... Now, can we turn autopilot back on? That's Samara. Okay, so these are probably one of these guys. That's a salvage fleet. That's a hegemony detachment. So I think we're going to make our way over next to this hegemony detachment for now. Because I don't... Oh, yeah, he's coming for us. Look at that, guys. He's coming for us. Okay. Go get him, hegemony. Do your thing. All right, now let's go ahead and... look at New Azimov, or Azov. I don't know why I said Asimov. Maybe Isaac was listening. Okay. Now, I don't really want to fly through this stuff if I can help it. Because there are storms that could potentially damage us. Oh, that burn is using so much more fuel. But I guess we're going a lot faster. So I'm going to try to avoid all of these storms because those will consume our supplies. And I think that's kind of cool, actually, because that makes this sort of like warp travel or hyperspace travel more engaging, right? Which I think is a really cool system. I really appreciate this. Oh. And I think to turn fast enough, we'll have to disengage the burn and then re-engage it. That's kind of cool. So I like that it's sort of, it forces you, unless you just fly straight through it, which I have in the past, it forces you to kind of be a little bit more, oh, is this already? No, that's not the right star system. Okay, yeah, it was pointing straight at it, and I was thinking, no, that's not right, is it? We're too close. So I really appreciate this hyperspace system. Because there's, you know, there's encounters. Looks like we may just be flying through this one. Actually, can we go this way? Ooh, I don't know if I want to. I don't know what that... Oh, God. Oh, God. Get out of here. Go. Go. Run. Okay, cool. He's pieced out. Very nice. I was so scared for a second there, dudes. All right. Let's see if we can get through this maze of nebulae. Oh, can we get through there? Nice. All right. See, I just really like how interactive this system is, right? Now, I've gone around a long... Oh, God. Look at our fuel, though, guys. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know, because now we're really, I mean really low on fuel, right? So maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know in the comments, because I was basically trying to avoid that stuff. And maybe that wasn't the right call. Oh, look at that. We're right here on the gas giant. And what is that? That looks like it might potentially be... Let's find out. Come on. Get around the... Yeah, that's the quest object. Ha 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 ha. All right, guys. All right, here we go. Oh, we don't have to do anything. You tap a button to execute the black box sensor package and wait for it to finish. On completion, it provides an escrow key that authorizes the agreed upon payment to transfer to your account. Presumably, it will transmit the scan results on a secure channel when you're near a comm relay, and then delete itself from your systems. Okay, cool. Ooh, and a follow-up. This is cool. All right, maybe we did get lucky. We might have to go to another planet nonetheless. Okay, so derelict Mercury-class shuttle drifting through space. We don't want to keep that. I'm not going to keep any shuttles. I don't really want shuttles. I want frigates and above. Determine whether it's recoverable. Okay, let's take a look. Let's go explore. Okay, let's consider ship recovery. Cool. Sorry, I don't want to consider ship recovery. I want to say not now. And then we want to salvage this bad boy. Oh, only 6 fuel, guys. That still isn't enough to get home. We did get some supplies. We got a couple point defense lasers and some metal. Okay. We only have 12 fuel, dudes. That is not enough. Is there anything in this system? I don't know what those stable locations are, but I don't see any... What is this? It's a barren world. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see anything. We may be drifting back. That is really too bad. I thought we were going to get lucky. So I guess we could check out other places. But boy, I don't know, guys. We may actually get stranded here. That would be unfortunate. I don't think we've been to this planet, so we could, of course, come over here and see if there's anything there. Because at this point, what do we got to lose, right? I mean, we don't have our transponder on. Now, I don't know if it's better to... Let me just see if there's a way I can determine. It increases the maximum burn level at the expense of lower acceleration, especially in the direction. Does it say it consumes more fuel? Can I tell how much fuel I'm using? Hit F1. Oh, traveling in hyperspace requires 2 fuel per equivalent normal space light year. 2 fuel and 1 light year per day. Wait. Falling ships are providing fuel capacity. Okay. Traveling in hyperspace requires 2 fuel per equivalent normal space light year. At the maximum burn level of 10. This translates to 2 fuel and 1 light year per day. Okay. So essentially, it seems like we can go 6 light years on our fuel because we go through it so fast. Well, I think we just fly down to this planet. Now, I don't actually know. I'm going to turn burn on and just see what happens. You know what I should have checked is just to see if that would... oh, nice. And our sensor range is actually higher than our detection range now, which is really cool. We have not had that before yet because our transponder is always freaking on. Man, I'm hoping there's something near this planet. No, it doesn't look like there's anything here, guys. Well, I think at this point we really gotta get back, right? Now, I don't know that we can make it back. Inner system jump point, fringe jump point. This is an inner system. I don't know if it's gonna matter which one we pick. So I think we'll just go to this one. And we'll look for those rings, right? Now, they were like transponder rings or some kind of detection rings that I was seeing before that would show us that somebody was... that we were about to be detected, I think. Which might be why we're not seeing them anymore, because we're not really... Yeah, it's just a... Okay. Got to remember to turn off that burn when we get in there. Oh, right. I didn't actually select a system I wanted to go to. We need to do that. We need to go back to Samara, which is the closest one. We're not even going to make it halfway, guys. So I don't really know. You know, maybe it would be smart to go to one of these other systems that are nearby and like search for fuel. Okay, burn. Get out of here. I don't really know. And I think we're going to take some damage and go through supplies faster. But we really just got to get as close to the jump point as possible, I think. As fast as we can. Because we're going through 4 fuel a day. And I think what's going to end up happening is now we're actually going to go to... We're going to get lost in a system. Yeah, we're going to drift towards a system that... Yeah, this is not what we wanted. But maybe we'll get lucky and there will be... Oh. Where are we? Gamma Siren. A supply cache? What? That's a black hole, dude. Now, it doesn't say anything about the research station. I don't even know what this is. So maybe we can go there? An abandoned research station, but either way, built either to study some interesting local phenomenon or to study that which is best kept so far, far away from inhabited worlds. A sensory scan indicates that it has been cold and dead for tens of cycles at the very least. I believe a cycle is a year, or equivalent to that in whatever system. Possibly hundreds. Closer inspection may yield salvage. Oh, I hope so, dude. I really do. A cargo manifest found by the salvage crews sent out to the station indicates the presence of quantity of transplutonic ore likely to be found if proper salvage operations are conducted. Oh, man. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough to salvage this. But honestly, like, I need... Oh, look at that. 6 fuel, guys. Oh, what the... What? Oh my god, dudes. High intensity laser, dual flat cannons, heavy mauler. A heavy mauler, yeah! I don't know if that's any good, but... An antimatter blaster. Oh my god. High-tech claw LPC. Oh man, we don't have nearly enough cargo space to take this stuff, guys. We're putting the metal back, that's for show. Faux show knuckle bump. In fact, we can probably put back some of this. because I think we'll keep 30 in reserve. Yeah, let's put 10 in here. We can put one more in there. We'll keep 30 because that seems to be what we need for salvaging. Sabo SRM, railgun, point defense laser. These are only 200 per unit, so maybe I should be more carefully looting this stuff. Ooh, 5,000, 4,500, 1,400, 2,000. That's 900, 2,500. Okay, so let's be a little bit more careful about what we take here. Let's try to get stuff that's over a couple thousand. We definitely want supplies, I think. Let's see. Perdition wing blueprint. Now, I'm not going to sell these right away because I want to basically understand, like, should I keep these? And if you guys tell me, no, don't worry about keeping them, I can go ahead and sell them. Oh my, what? Wow. Wow. Holy crap, guys. Talk about your fortune. I mean, we basically just accidentally got lost in space because we ran out of fuel. And this is what we find. This is awesome. This is a lesson about just occurrences and life in general. Good things happen when you least expect them to. You just gotta keep trudging on and not give up. And that's what I'm all about, baby. Because I've been getting my butt kicked this entire time, and like it was bound to come back around. You know what I mean? Bound to come back around. Well, we got some stuff that's under 2,000, 1,400. My God. 900. Yeah, these are still worth way more. And we got tons of cargo space available. 2,500, 4,000, 9,000, 8,000, 10,000. Woo! Jesus. Okay, guys. We may have lost our fleet, but I think we got a little bit of jing. Let's leave a little bit of cargo space here. Because none of this stuff is really, this is kind of pennies or drops in the bucket, right, compared to what we just got. And maybe we'll run into another location where we can get fuel. Like maybe this right here will have some fuel for us. I'm really hoping so. That would be very, very helpful. Let's explore that. Cargo manifest, okay. Yeah, let's take a look. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, we don't need to loot those. I already know those are illegal. I don't know what that is. Transplutonics. Those are definitely worth more. But we are filling up on fuel, ladies and gentlemen. We are filling up on fuel. We're also going to need some supplies because we can't really fit that many supplies, right? We can only fit about 18 supplies. That's okay. That'll get us up to around 30. And that should be good to get us home. Oh my God, guys. This is, what an absolute treasure trove, right? I'm so stoked right now. I kind of do want to take those to try to smuggle them, but I think we're gonna take what we have. We're gonna get our butts home alive. Oh my God, look at our combat readiness. Oh, because we flew through all those storms. So we're gonna go through way more supplies at this point. Ooh. Maybe we should grab some more supplies. I might want to ditch some of these guns and take like as many supplies as we can. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I'll try to keep the ones that are worth a little bit more, like these big honkers. But let's get rid of course, that's not going to give us very many supplies. This is only going to give us like 4. So maybe we need to ditch some of this heavy machinery because we've got plenty of fuel to get back. So let's hang on to 10 heavy machinery. And let's fill up on supplies. Because we're going to go through that stuff quick. And we need to repair. We definitely need to repair. Let's also dump. There's not really many weapons that are dual flat cannons. Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. So we've got room for, I think, 4 supplies now. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. We're going to chew through them pretty quick, right? So, okay. Now we need to get back. We need to get back home. And I think our autopilot already has us going that way. But just in case, I'm going to go ahead and actually go to the sector map. Zoom out just a little bit. We can see our fuel range has gone up a ton now, which is awesome. Oh, one thing I also wanted to do is turn on constellations. We can see the core worlds here. And then 3 will tell us whether it's explored. And all these ones that have X's in them that are fully explored, those are civilized systems. And so that's what I want to do. I want to get back to one of those, which we were already going to, it looks like. And here we go. Let's make this happen. Go ahead and do a sustained burn. Actually, I guess maybe we could just leave it on a regular, because then that'll give us more time to repair and get our combat readiness up. Now I'm gonna look for these little pings, right? These rings that are red or orange. We do run the chance of running through when we go through those asteroids. Oh. I don't know what that is, and I don't care. I don't see. Now that's cool because of how we're running here. Okay, great. Oh, that was a derelict ship, guys. I mean, we can't really, like... It's a Sunder-class destroyer? What system is this? Oh, we should come back and get that. We should definitely come back and get that. I'm trying to look for what system we're in, but I don't... Oh, here it is, down in the bottom right-hand corner. It's the Gamma Siren star system. Okay. So that's kind of like the next thing on the list of things to do, I think. All right, let's go ahead and turn on our burn, and let's just haul. Like, let's just go through this stuff. That's fine. It's totally fine. I mean, yeah, it's not ideal. We're gonna take some damage, but I want to see those rings right there. That's it. We're in detection range of this unidentified contact, or we're in. Oh yeah, here they come. No, they're just returning to Sphinx. It doesn't look like they're actually coming after us. Which I think it would be red if they were, right? It shows their faction. It did look, sure. Okay. Man, every time I see those fleets in here, I get so nervous, dude. So crazy. Is that Samara? Oh, yeah, guys, we made it back to Samara. We got so lucky. Oh, my God. Oh, we have so much stuff to sell, too. I'm comfortable selling the pirate blueprints. I'm not going to sell the ones that are not pirate, but I am going to sell the pirate blueprints. That's a ton of cash we just made, I think. I don't know if anybody will buy it, but we're going to turn the transponder on and then jump back in. So that's a nice thing. If you're doing criminal activities, you can leave the transponder off. Since we want to sort of avoid imperial entanglements, we are going to turn it on. Oh, there's somebody coming to say hi that's red. Did you see that? There was a little red ring that came up there. So let's take a look at the map here. Where are we? Okay, we're here. Somebody over here was who was coming to engage potentially. I say we just head over here. Hopefully the hegemony will engage anyone who's going to try to attack us here. We'll turn off our sustained burn. We made it. We made it, guys. I am super stoked. I am super stoked. And so we recovered the derelict ship, or identified it, I guess, that the hegemony wanted us to. We got some rep with the hegemony. We almost didn't make it back because we drifted into some random star system, and there was a freaking research station right there. Can you believe it? That is insane, man. That is insane. Okay, now, wow, guys, wow. Okay, so I think I'm just going to unload all of these weapons. Maybe that's not the most efficient because we might just end up buying them back again. Because we're going to build a ship most likely, right? I mean, we've got 120K right now. We're about to have, I think, a lot more than that. I'm probably just going to get rid of all this low-tech stuff. I don't really know if that's the right call. But I think midline and high-tech, from what I've seen so far, kind of playing around with blueprints and stuff, seem to look pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. So I might hang on to some of these high-tech, at least for now. Ooh, remnant. I don't know what that is. Yes, we might be hanging on to some of this stuff. Longbow, high-tech, yeah. So I think we might be hanging on to quite a few of these guys. But I think we're definitely going to sell these low-tech armored weapon mounts. That's a mod spec. Right to click to learn. We're definitely going to learn that. We're going to learn that. Oh, yeah, we're going to learn all these. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. This is cool. Now we have these. So these are mods that we can now add, right? Because once we learn them, we can apply them, I believe, to our ships. Integrated point defense AI gives all small non-missile weapons the ability to automatically target incoming enemy missiles and identify and ignore decoy flares. Whoa. In addition, all point defense weapons get the best possible target leading regardless of combat readiness. That's awesome. I have no idea if it's good, but it sounds awesome. Low-tech kite shuttle. No, thank you. What do we got here? Stabilized shields mod spec. We're certainly going to learn that one. I might as well read it. I'm not reading a lot of these. I probably should. Sometimes I'm tempted not to do that because I feel like I'm making a video, but I think I've never done a blind before, and I'll keep reiterating that. I'm new to doing a blind playthrough. I usually explore the game thoroughly on my own, and that way I know what I'm doing. I wanted to do something different for this one, so I will try to do my best to kind of be a little better about reading these, and you guys can give me feedback. If you'd rather me not do that, let me know, but I will do that for now, at least. Let's see. Reduces the amount of soft flux raised shields generate. What? Whoa. Oh, I guess that's because when you have your shields up, it still actually takes... Does it generate soft flux? I know it does when you get attacked by energy weapons, so maybe that's what it's referring to. Does not affect the hard flux generated as a result of shields taking damage. But I think, as far as I'm aware, the flux you gain from energy weapons is actually soft flux. That I'm keeping. I don't know if that's any good, but I'm freaking keeping it. This guy, I'm selling because I don't care if the pirates have pirate blueprints. Because most likely they already have these. Now, they may not be building them currently, and maybe I'm making a huge mistake here. But I'm going to keep the ones I want. But I'm going to sell the pirate ones. I don't care about those. High tech, astral class. I don't even know if that's any good, but it'll be fun to check it out. Now, I do want the Falcon. I like the Falcon. I really do want it. But I don't necessarily want the pirate version of it. Man, you guys are probably like screaming at the screen. Don't sell it. Oh my God, you idiot. Oh, truer statements were never uttered, my friends. Cool. And now, I think we need to basically kind of, I'll learn all these, and then I'll put the rest of these in the bank so that those are ready to go. Oh my God, I'm so stoked we have this Astro class. I'm super excited about that. That is worth a ton of money, man. Yeah, that is worth a ton of money, but I don't want to sell that one. Okay, because 200K is plenty, guys. I mean, that's a huge step up for us. That may not be perfect, but that is a huge step up for us. Okay, so where do we want to go? I think before we even go anywhere, we can take a look at some ships here, right? What am I doing? That's not how you buy ships. You hit F. Go to buy. Is there anything here we're interested in? There's a salvage rig. I think we do want a salvage rig. I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts are about getting a salvage rig. I feel like I want to get a salvage rig. I also feel like I want to get something that can carry some extra fuel. I don't know if I want something huge that's slow. But maybe like we can find a smaller tanker somewhere. Okay. All right. So I think a salvage rig. I think I'll probably get a salvage rig. I do want to look for another combat ship. I'd like to get a hammerhead. I really like the hammerhead. Problem is this hammerhead has 3D mods, and we can certainly take a look at them and see if they're compromised hull. Don't like that one. Erratic fuel injector. Don't like that one. unreliable subsystems. I don't know what that is exactly. But I feel like that's not a ship we want to buy. So there are other stations we can fly around to and look for other ships. And so we want to get at least one more ship, possibly 2 more. I'd like to get to the point where maybe we have like 2 destroyers and 4 frigates or something like that kind of run point defense for the hammerheads. So the hammerheads have really heavy, punchy weapons to go through shields and knock out holes really fast. And then I can set up the frigates as kind of a point defense system like destroyers are for the U.S. Navy, and basically have those running on each side of them, right? Have two frigates running on each side of the destroyer to kind of provide some cover for missiles and whatnot, and fighters. Just kind of a screening system, essentially. Any torpedoes coming in, the destroyers just get in the way on purpose so the carrier doesn't take damage. It's their job. Sorry about that, destroyer crews. That sucks, but it is the way of it. Anyway, yeah. So I don't know what to buy, but I think that's kind of our next step. We need to get in there. I also want to get back there and see if we can pick up that Sunder class destroyer, right, that we found, so we can go back there and check that out, find that guy, see if he's still there, and salvage that potentially. So I'm looking for some pointers here on maybe what we should bring with us. Should we bring a salvage rig? Should we get a fuel tanker so that we have more fuel capacity, and it's easier to go to those fringe systems and salvage stuff? So at that, and basically, like, we're going to end up doing that in the next episode, guys. We're going to go back there. We're going to find that destroyer. We're going to salvage it, and we're going to bring it back to civilized space. And then we're going to look for some other ships in the stores, right? We're going to shop around a little bit and find some ships that we want to join our team. So I'd like some suggestions on what kind of ships maybe we should buy because I think I've seen enough of them now that I think I'm comfortable kind of picking that on my own. But really, I'd love to get you guys involved in the process. What do you think we should bring into the fleet for this next mission, which is basically going to be going out there and grabbing that ship, the Sunder class destroyer, and bringing it back? So let me know in the comments section below what you think about that. And stay tuned, and thank you all so much for watching. I had a ton of fun with you dudes today. I'm so stoked right now. Like this is a huge win for us, and I'm really super excited about it. And if you guys had as much fun as I did, don't forget to let me know by punching that like button. And thank you guys so much for the support. It really, really means the world to me. I love you guys. And as always, I can't wait to see you for some more gaming shenanigans in the next episode. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, guys, is I'll only be doing 3 episodes of Starsector now every week instead of 4 because we got a brand new Kenshi series coming out. You should definitely check it out. It's really cool. It's a new mod pack that's been released. If you're into Kenshi, definitely check it out. It's been my most successful video that I've made so far. So definitely see what you think. Let me know. And for those of you Starsector fans, I look forward to seeing you in the next Starsector episode. I can't wait, guys. Love ya!